EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Waiting. Check 56.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
A gain there of 21 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Marcus Davenport there to take him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Third and 14.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. Trying to lay one up deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. On 2nd down, Kamara. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints.
Pilot, 64, wait.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
53, Mike. Here we go, D, get off the fender. Check 43. Check.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
At the 29-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
53, Mike, 53. You're not ready.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And that is incomplete here.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Let's put that team on the bus. 36.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep is Darren Sproles. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Wentz now to throw. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
56.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ertz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Wentz now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 37 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Next to score, Eagles 7, Saints nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, easy. comes to me, it's me. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 2 kill. 53. It's got to be a lot.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, kill. 20 seconds.
Breeze now on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here it comes. Easy, opposite.
Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Man out. He's checking. Check. 0-2.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. 11. I'm going to come back to you. 53 is the mic. 53. Check 53.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
Good. Ready.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
53. Hey, we got Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 53. What's the run? They're running it. Check. 50.
On 1st down, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Over. 61. Matchbox lights.
Kill. Turn up.
2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Let's go.
Under 10. 10. Blue draw quarter.
Sammy.
Hey, seam 6.
53. Mike. I'm coming. Let's go. Hey, we got check. Mike 53.
Hey, orbit.
Breeze now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up second down.
Kill.
53 is the mic. I'm coming.
5-9.
Now Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Now that was a beautiful play.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
You're good. I full. Ready.
53.
Hey, exit. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick-6. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Breeze now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Recon, 132 fighter. We go 21.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. Ready?
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
11.
Here's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Yellow lady.
Check 53 is Mike. Come on, baby. Come on. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Hey, zoom. Hey, kill.
Check 37.
21st.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
11. Hey, easy.
53, Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
12.
53.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
We're just getting some penetration. Check.
Hey, Echo.
Now Breeze again. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Hey,
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The CD, we're already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture. Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. And you think those are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way.
There will be some shuffling along the way, maybe more in seeding than in actual teams, because when you're looking at who's in the wild card hunt right now, Pittsburgh, Oakland, both 4-4. Tennessee and Jacksonville at 4 and 5. The way teams are playing, they may just knock off each other. I think all the teams we listed have a heck of a chance of making it to the playoffs.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Hey, easy. Motion. 0-2.
Mike 54.
Bravo.
Switch. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Breeze to throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first.
Opposite. Hey, Haywood.
54, right there. 54, Mike. I got it. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Switch up. Mike's 50.
Hey, kill. Tonight.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch that.
Let him.
Mike 54. Let's go, defense.
Go.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Again, it's Breeze. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Mike's 5-4.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike's 54.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. And Thomas has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Sammy.
All day, dog.
Hey. High 7.
Into the red zone. It's Breeze. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. To throw, it's Wentz.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Back now here live in New Orleans, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Stay with your man. What's this on?
53. Go. Out.
What's this on? What's that?
53 is the mark. 53. Check 53. Let's go, D.
Hey, stand. What's this on? What's that?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We own them.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing just outside his own goal line. This is Harris. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this is going to set up a 1st and goal from the 5. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
53 is the mark. 53. Check 53.
Hey, easy.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. And goal down here, that's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Next score, Saints 14, Eagles 13. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, it's Howard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Switch, switch, switch.
Running with Howard. And he'll get it down. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, they run with Howard. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Howard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Waiting.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run with Howard. A.J. Klein on the tackle there. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
58, the mic. Here we go, D.
Sunday.
Again, it's Howard. It's a gain of 6. Moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Back. 120.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A gain of 3, second down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came